Hi everybody, welcome back to my 100% walkthrough of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. On this video we are going to be doing the third mission of sequence 7. This is called Driving Mrs. Disraeli. So where we finished the last mission we are right near it. It's there. It's another Jacob mission. This is a nice stealthy one, I like this mission. Okay, so go and speak to Mrs. Disraeli to start the mission off.
Madam?
Mr. Fry?
Ready to take the air? Devil's Acre should just be coming alive.
I'm afraid I must cancel our engagement. The lawn is crawling with scandal-hunting journalists, and I simply cannot be seen in the company of someone so...
I'll see them off. You follow along when it's clear.
Yes, yes. Be gentle, won't you? The press are notoriously touchy about any violence to their person.
Ha 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 ha. I'll barely ruffle a hair on their heads.
Shh, Desmond.
Okay, so once you've had that little talk, we've got to get rid of the reporters from the front. Now, there's also an optional objective right in front of us there that says use the paper girl to distract the journalists. So they're the journalists. And if you highlight over here, there's a little girl sitting. Go and talk to her, and it's as simple as that.
That's yours, if you can get those chaps over there to follow me.
Right you are, sir. Blimey! Look! It's Squire Bancroft!
Best lead them astray before they tear me to shreds.
So, up we go. To escape, climb onto the roof, climb over, and then head back towards Mrs. Disraeli, really. Until it says escape the journalists. Keep running around. If we'd escape maybe. And there you go, you've escaped the journalists. Now she's gone that way. So we can go and get in the carriage and sort out Mrs. Disraeli.
Dizzy ought to keep you on to deal with the Liberals.
So the next part of this mission is a carriage ride over to the Devil's Acre, but every couple of times now and then you'll see, there we go, journalists.
I really must not be seen here, Mr. Fry.
So you have to escape them by getting out of the zone and then follow the line again to the Devil's Acre. It happens twice. There'll be another shot of the journalists. So here we go.
Let's go.
Let us avoid these vultures.
Again, just escape. And that should be the last time. Only two, I think, you have to do that with.
That's the way. Doing fine.
And in a moment, we're going to head towards the Devil's Acre.
Keep moving. Who's a good horse? You are. That's a good.
Excuse me. Okay, so follow her.
What a rough place. Give me your arm, Mr. Fry. Let us see what the Devil's Acre has to offer.
Okay, so now we have to escort her, and the second optional objective has come into place that we mustn't be detected by any of the thugs here in the Devil's Acre. That's all the bad guys. Now, this is an added issue. This dog barks and you
Is
get
your
this red
dog
ring
quite all right?
Oh, Desmond.
and it causes a problem, but if we keep him out of the way, we're okay. So walk to the first marker, it's simple enough, it's here. And then sneak, release her, and then sneak over and sort out this guy who's standing by the fire. Now there are two more over this side. One there and one there. Oh, and he's seen me now. It doesn't have to be that way. You can jump up over the building and kill him. There's nothing up there. But if you do get his attention like this, it's just as simple because you get a cover assassination like that. And then there's a third one over here. He never turns, so that's alright. And get him. Then head back to Mrs. Disraeli and start escorting her again to the second marker. So this route is the easiest way I found to get through here. There's a lot of bad guys and it's not easy to do. So keep the wall to the right and go round this way to the marker. And as you do, you'll see another guard up there by the marker. But he's going to wander off. As you approach, he's...
Oh, what was it? Yes, a costermonger, of all things. Remarkable how the working classes occupy themselves, isn't it?
Very industrious, I'm sure. Shall we go?
So we wait here. Make her wait. Sneak over here. Make sure you've got both of these highlighted together. And double assassination. If you only get one of them, then the other one will notice that you're there and you fail the optional objective. If you fail any objectives, you just have to restart from the last checkpoint. So move to the next. So there we go, we're to there now. Now we're going to go to the right and through this gap in the fence here around the building. And when we come around the other side,
Everything all right?
Oh, yes. I've just learned to whistle.
Right.
through there, and just tell her to wait there, or let her go there. Now we're going to go and get another two. Now there are two guards here, and the key is to let the first one walk past the second one like he just has there, and then kill the second one, that one there that was there,
Perhaps you'd let me
and then
recommend
get
something
them.
instead.
Right. Once you've done that, pick her up again and start walking her around again. And now we've only got two more bits to do. So move her to the next marker.
Oh, Mr. Fry, look at those two.
Yes, they seem to be,
I've been married twice, Mr. Fry. I'm fully aware of what they're doing. Oh, bless them.
Okay, so the guard on the left never seems to move. He just stands there looking that way. But this one on the right wanders around. But when he walks this way, you can sneak around here and goodbye. Now we sneak up to the one who never seems to move and kill him. And that are the last of the guards you have to kill, hopefully, as we will pick her up and take her to the next marker, which is the last marker. When we get there, we will have done the optional objective, which is not to be detected by any of these thugs. So that's what we have to do here.
What sort of meat is that man selling?
best not to ask.
Why? Is it something dreadful? Is it rat?
I don't mean to be indelicate, given the present company, but another name for it is Bow Wow Mutton. Here we are, the old one.
There we go.
So this is a pint, is it? Remarkable.
Nice doggy.
So someone's kidnapped her dog. The way we find it is to follow either the barking where it says locate, or Eagle Vision will show you where the footsteps go.
Someone's pretending to call me. The lights are out.
So if you follow this, you'll find eventually you'll come to the man with his dog, with the dog here. You won't ever catch him; it'll always be here.
Good boy, Desmond. Hand over the mutt.
You'll change your tune when me and my friends find you.
Now then, Desmond, to get you back to your mistress, whom I've just left entirely unattended in one of London's most dangerous pubs.
Well, if you never told your father how you felt about him, how was he supposed to know?
I never thought of it that way. I suppose deep down we all just want to be loved.
Just so. Here, have a sweetie. Oh, Desmond and Mr. Fry, I'd like you to meet... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
John the Tosser.
Charmed. I think we better get you home.
Right you are, Mr. Fry. Come along, Desmond.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the dog walker.
Now, let's not do something we'll regret.
Okay, so after all those cutscenes, we jump into the carriage and try and escape these guys. They're not in a carriage, so it won't take long. As soon as you do, you'll get the white line again.
For a most energetic and enlightening evening, Mr. Fry.
No, thank you, madam. Perhaps now you might tell me about the man in the hussar's uniform.
Quite right. Lord Cardigan is the gentleman you seek. Tiresome man. Always blathering on about his military adventures.
Do you know where I might find him for a private conversation?
I do indeed. He's in town now,
fine.
as it happens, campaigning against the Corrupt Practices Bill. Perhaps you could catch him in the Palace of Westminster. Do be careful.
Let's
The
go.
government could ill afford another scandal.
I assure you, I'll be very discreet.
So there we go, we know the name of the guy now. It's Lord Cardigan. But I don't think we'll be dealing with him quite yet because we have to get the other missions done from the sequence before we do the assassination contracts, as you know.
Keep moving.
So we get to here, and that is where the fight.
Your stop, madam.
My stop. How delightful. Thank you. Thank you for a splendid evening, Mr. Fry. I shall be sure to speak highly of you to Dizzy. Oh, yes.
And that's it. There we go, driving Mrs. Disraeli all completed, so both optional objectives are done. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, it's bye for now.